D-Day. It is D-Day for a little van. So we've got a smidge more wiring to do on it. Split charge wire up, a few earths, connect the batteries across and the inverter. And then it's pretty much turn the key on and see what happens. And see if we've got where we need to be with it. Obviously we had a night out last night at the American car meet, Swindon Rod and Customs. We went out there last night. It was actually, I wasn't going to go, and I'm glad I did, because it was like a break from the week of working, eating, video, sleep, working, eating, video. It was just, it was monotonous, but it was nice actually to get out last night, see Clarky, Furry, Martine, Dan, all the other people just sat chilling, Mason, Shane, just having a beer and just chatting. It was fun. Just a break from the norm, as they say. So I've still got the chaser this morning, so we're going to enjoy some tunes and some choo-choos. All of the boost. My eldest has got her primary school prom tonight, so I'm taking her in this. Gosh, what a blast that's been. She's heading off to secondary school next term after the summer holidays, and it just doesn't feel real, and I don't really like it. Shout out to all the dads out there that are going to be wringing little boys' necks soon. Yeah, I don't want my little girl to grow up. It's tough. I like her small. I like her innocent. I like her childlike, and I don't like the fact that she's going to be having tons of teenage attitude, boyfriends, which I'm not going to like. It sucks. I'm going to become that dad where all the buddies kind of frighten the boyfriend. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get a coffee, get to work, play some tunes, work my ass up, get ready for a day, and we're going to get the van finished. Ready for collection, either today, tomorrow. Let's get it out. Fingers crossed, wish me luck.
Morning everyone, welcome to Friday.
Morning.
we have a BMW 3 Series. What is this?
E46, mate.
E46 316 maybe? I don't know. We did this one a while back. You may remember it if you've been watching the channel for a while. If not, it's not a problem. We've taken the 6 CD changer, the GPS unit, the radio and all the other garbage out from inside here as it was causing a parasitic drain. The gentleman's had it sent away and had it repaired, and now we are back a couple of months later trying to rebuild it. The problem is we took it apart months ago and we have no idea what to put in it. It's like a puzzle but without the picture on the box.
I know, we're getting it.
No, yeah, we are. But so it's slowly coming back together. In big news, this thing is coming together. So we've got a relay in for the air conditioning, because we found that when we powered it up, we get a little beep and it was coming on permanently. We don't want that. So we've got a switch for that relay that's then going to power the AC in the back of the van. So batteries are all plumbed in, everything else is all ready to go. It's just a case of plug that in and start turning stuff on and point it at the door. But we'll see. So So we've got high hopes.
High hopes, low expectations.
But yeah, we're going to get this one finished up.
So we've got a runway just in case.
Yeah.
Showed them the relay.
Yep.
For the fridge and stuff. No, the aircon.
Yep.
Good, good.
Got all of the fun stuff going on. But hopefully that thing will be gone today. Because fuck that van. We don't want it here anymore.
Bike stuff to do.
Chaser stuff and Lotus stuff and bike stuff.
We need to do. Oh no, God, that's a big string. We need to do Lotus stuff.
Lotus stuff. We've got Gravity soon.
Yeah. We're going to get the bumper sent away for the Chaser as a backup, just in case. Oh, don't be gay. Last one. We should have two. Yes, we do. Well, that's good. We've got nothing left over.
Got nothing left over but the two plugs we got that don't fit.
Oh, come on, that's 4 ways. Why do you not go in anyway? You've got to go in that way. What the hell? Okay, that is completely the opposite way that I thought that went in.
Loads in CD changer upside down.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? And here's the guys to pick up the caddy.
Ah, cool. See you soon. Afternoon, everyone. So it's about 3 o'clock. Just come back off of lunch and gotten cracked on with this Kia Sportage. It's the new shape one. It's 2024. This one's had customers' own dash cameras. I'm going to call them a gash camera because they are utterly gash. These things, I've never seen a rear camera that looks like this before. This one's got its own little SD card for the rear camera, and it is a Transcend. What the fuck is that? Anyway, so I've hardwired this in. It goes through the grommet there, across the top of the headliner, down the passenger side. This came with no hardwire kit as such. It came with 2 USB cables and a cigarette lighter adapter to be able to go in. Look at that big old beast. So the cigarette lighter adapter that it comes with, it's got 2 USB ports on top of it. We're not using that. I've got a USB 5-volt charger that I have put in and wired into the fuse box that runs off the ignition that's down by the driver's right leg, and that way then this comes on and off with the ignition like gonna make me look stupid. There we go. Yeah. So good news is this thing's done, but not exactly happy about it. It has got an internal battery as well, apparently, but how long that'll last, I don't know. So maybe we'll see this one back in a couple of months for a thinkware, which would be nice. Alex has been cracking on with the van. We've managed to get quite a bit of it done. We are now hitting a bit of a brick wall though. We are trying to connect the controller slash tablet slash phone slash whatever you want to call it to the little blinking box over there that you may be able to see, just so that we can then be able to actually control everything in the back. So fold out tables, fold out drawers, the fridge, TV, the whole lot. Nothing seems to be connecting. So we've got some investigating to do. It is asking for a password, which we do not have. So we will try and find out some information and we'll go from there. So catch up in a bit. See you soon.
Right then, dudes, end of day. It's a hot one. It's 33 inside the shop. It's very warm, very sticky, and I got to get ready for little one's prom this evening. I managed to gash my head fixing the car because of this stupid entrance cliff that we have to drive in and out of, and it rips off the side skirts every time I try and do it. So I'm just going to try a different angle and see if I can not rip the side skirts off. I've asked them to fix it repeatedly and they just ignore, so I've basically asked them for their insurance details so I can put in a claim for the damage to the car. It's not my fault I have to keep fixing my car to get to work, and I paid to be there. So but van wise we did good. We haven't managed to get anything activated, but we've had power through the split charge system. The DC to DC converter, or DC to DC charger, is working. The inverter is working. I ran the aircon, the 12 volt aircon, for at least an hour on high, and the battery stabilization on the inverter controller never moved off of green, so it had plenty of juice to keep going. Now obviously that's one thing, but it was a test to see what would happen. The box is flashing a blue light, or a whitish light, so it's kind of looking for a connection. I've been onto it through Google Translate, looking at the screen on the application and trying to figure it out on my phone, and it basically says that it needs some kind of connection to be allowed, like for the Wi-Fi password, because that's what it is. It's like an internet. No, it's not. It's like a Wi-Fi controller. It's not internet at all. But it's a remote controller that's trying to work through this Lenovo pad, but it's lost its memory as in connection to the box. But it was all powered up today. We've not activated anything other than the doors going backwards and forwards. They're still good. I checked that the PlayStation turns on, and it does, so the inverter's doing its job. The surge protection is working. Everything is there. We didn't have any worries. Dan had the thermal scope out, watching all the wires to make sure nothing got hot, and it didn't. So touch one. The first part is done. Powered it up, and it is not burst into flames, so that's a good thing. But obviously we need to get the password application app to be able to activate everything else that goes through the system. The guy who runs the van for the bloke, a lovely guy called Luke, he was not on site today. He was out doing something, and he doesn't have access to all the information wherever he's been, so he's going to try and get it to me probably, hopefully this evening or tomorrow, so that we can at least get the pad paired up and see what happens with it, and then we can do some full-on testing and see what's what. Everything is pretty much in. We've not fixed down stuff yet, obviously, just in case. It was more like a, what they call a, you know, like a soft opening, to make sure that we didn't have any major issues where wiring had to come out, which we don't. So now it'll be a case of finalizing everything, making sure the app control works, getting it paired up, switching everything on and testing, and then tidying cables, fixing stuff down. Job done. Give them a call. So we're nearly there. We're on the way home, but off to go and do Faith's prom. She's super excited, bless her. And I will see you all tomorrow morning, Saturday, hopefully when the weather's cooled off a bit. This is due to stay all night. We're going to have like between 17 and 21 overnight, so it's going to be really sticky. So I'm going to have to get the aircon working inside the house. I bought a new aircon machine that plumbs in at home, so we can keep everything nice and cool. And I've got a fan in the back for the girls to blow air up the stairs so they can not be sweaty and whatnot when it's bedtime. But love you and leave you. Got a bit of a headache, as I'm missing part of my head. And I'll see you all soon.